All right, I need everybody to go on Rumble right now and follow my page so you don't miss out on any videos or live streams. Anytime I share the links on X, they get hidden due to the fact that we are no longer allowed to post external links on X that get broadcasted out to everybody. So even if you have your notifications on X, you might not get it. So follow, turn the notifications on. That way you don't miss any of the free content I'm putting out here in the future. All right, before we get going here on Mando's Morning Brew, please do me a favor and press that heart or thumbs up button, whether you're watching on X, Rumble, or YouTube. Also, make sure you have your post notifications on so you do not miss any of the content that I put out. And lastly, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I will retweet it. Thank you. All right. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. I'm having technical difficulties on my end right now. Today is October 16th, and we're back at it. Today, a little bit more of a condensed form. We'll run through a couple of the names that were commented on X, and then we'll be on our way. I'm going to go live trade in the group in a little bit here. Good. You can hear me. All right, cool. So let's roll. First things first. I'm going to pull up that X post right now and see what you guys are looking at, right? Let's see. All right, cool. We got a few names. Good. All right. I'll run through these real quick and then we'll be out. So, first up is AMD. Sure. Let's do AMD. Let me share my screen here. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, I froze up this morning, so I was trying to pop back on, but we got it. Okay. So first, let's do AMD. Sure. Here we go. Okay, so still inside your monthly bullish breaker. Low, high, lower low, break up and through. Retracement back down into said breaker. So far, so good. Okay, that's on a monthly time frame. So let's continue. Let's look lower. Your low to your high. Here's your discount retracement. Here's your run into your initial showtime imbalance. Go back a couple streams. I bet you'll see that there. Okay. So we swept liquidity here in our most recent price run. We're going to pull it up on the daily time frame. It's going to give us more information here, but we do have a weekly imbalance here at 154 and here at 148. Okay. So let's come on over here. Break it down. Here it is. You have your low to your high. We're almost discounted. 153.55 gets us into discount of this range. Okay. We have a bullish volume imbalance here, and we have a bullish just fair value gap here in confluence with a bullish breaker. So ultimately, this is where I think we're going to go. This is where I think we get caught, and this is where I think we run up for those 187.27 highs. So that is AMD. That is a breakdown from our higher time frame down. That's what we talked about yesterday on live stream or the EDU class for the group. Using that higher time frame analysis is extremely important when looking at smaller time frame price fluctuations. So that is AMD. Let's roll over to AM. I think it's ASML, if I'm not mistaken. AMSL. I don't think it's that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is the name that allegedly released earnings early, right? But here's what you got so far. You have your low to your high. You got your discount retracement. Here's an imbalance down here at 679. That's likely where price is going to go, as we are now currently deep in discount of this bullish range. We also have a bullish breaker here that we tagged initially. Okay. But if you were to look back historically, and I don't know, how far back do you really want to go? We can go as far back as you want, but this one sticks out from your low to your high. Here's your discount retracement on the COVID quote unquote crash. There's your run for highs. That's our Mando model completing. Here's your next from your low to your high. Whoops. Here's your discount retracement during that 2022 quote unquote bear market. Here's your bullish imbalance. There is your run for highs. And then, if you want to look at it from a larger low, high, discount retracement into a bullish breaker. There's your run for highs, and that's where we currently sit. So a little bit lower. Yesterday's move was just getting you deeper into discount, really. Price got caught up here for 2 months inside this imbalance, but not enough. So this imbalance looks much more clear, I guess you could say. But that's at 679, and that's ASML. Let's go over to the weekly. It's going to be the same thing. Okay, here it is, deep into discount. You'll notice we do have discount imbalances here. These lows look like they want to get swept. That also would bring you into that monthly imbalance. So showtime, price gets into showtime, price gets out of showtime. So what was the deal yesterday? They released earnings early, right? So yeah, that was really the reason. Wrong. Discount bearish imbalance from your high to your low. Discount retracement into a bearish imbalance. Flush through lows. Mando model complete to the downside. I know we haven't had many of those, but that is still works. And that would be the justification for the move, because it perfectly filled absolutely to the tick. I mean, you can't make that up. So yeah, that's ASML. Now let's pull up Amazon. Sure. Okay. So Amazon, from your low to your high, here's your discount retracement into a bullish imbalance. There's your run, almost up through those highs. That is where the Mando model would complete. We are currently inversing a previous imbalance with a bullish order block as well. That's good. You get the showtime imbalance overhead that we rejected on first attempt. Here's your next, from your low to your high. You got your discount retracement. This is yesterday. And so far, so good. We're hanging out on top of that bullish breaker right now. Okay. 190.17 completes it on the daily time frame. Next area of a little bit of resistance would be that 191.39. And then the daily Mando model completes at 195.37. Okay. So that would be Amazon. That one looks pretty solid right now. It was a quick reaction off of discount. So hopefully we don't see slow price action. That's all. Tesla. Okay. Tesla, weekly bullish imbalance and sweep of last week's lows. Check. So far, so good. Let's come on over here. Okay, so at this point, what I need to see is either a bearish level mitigated or a bullish level created, and we haven't done that thus far. So, at this point, I'm just playing off this breaker that we've held so far. That's about it. No urgency on Tesla just yet. Nothing is showing otherwise. That's Tesla. Here's Upstart. Okay. This one just completed the other day, but here it is, your low to your high. Here's your discount retracement into a bullish imbalance and bullish breaker. There is your run for highs. We're about to fill up the rest of this bearish weekly imbalance here, which would complete at about $59. 72.58 was waiting in the wings. But from this point, where we currently sit, our new range is not currently discounted. So at some point or another, I would anticipate some sort of discount retracement to come. Is it here? Nothing is suggesting that, but there is a possibility of that occurring. So the first imbalance down will offer me some insight that price wants to go get some liquidity lower. But same thing on the daily time frame. You'll see rejection off the daily bearish imbalance brings you down into the bullish breaker and bullish imbalance, and then she's gone. So but yeah, that's Upstart, another banger of a play. ASTS, sure. Okay. All right, so not quite discounted and not quite for me due to that. Okay, if it was discounted, that would be a different story, but not quite there. There are no imbalances overhead, which is a positive, but there's no 50% retracement. So for me, nothing here that I want. I'd be risking more than half of the range if I were to enter this, and I don't do that. Um, all right, last two. We'll go GameStop, GME. Okay, from your low to your high, you got your discount retracement. We are chilling down here. No imbalances at the moment, but we are inside a previous, this is all the way back to April, bullish volume imbalance here. So, not really much cooking here, not any urgency being shown, but at least we have this imbalance filled here, this imbalance filled as well. So, at this point, you have relative equal lows. You have a low right here as well, but no urgency on that either. Let's see. On the daily, yeah, very similarly on the daily, you actually have a bullish imbalance on the daily, but there are relative equal lows below. That basically automatically deters me from this idea, knowing that I have a bunch of liquidity chilling down here at 1931. So, yeah, that's GameStop. AMC, I haven't looked at this one really, really long time. Yeah, this is nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing. We filled up all these imbalances, I guess. And you technically did shift structure by taking out that high. So you have your low to your high. And right now we're just cool, and you actually have a weekly bullish imbalance. I'll clear this up, get rid of these red boxes here. Hold on. Okay, and let me just show you swept liquidity and pulled back. Did we take out that low? We did. This is on the weekly. Yeah, got to be honest, this is also one that is just definitely not really of all that interest. I mean, there's just no urgency at the moment. And usually the way that these work is when they do so show one sign of urgency, they just go berserk. So and it's a little too late at that point. So all right, let me see. Um, yeah, no, I'll do end phase, sure. Sure. End phase. I got like 5 minutes to do these three. So end phase. End phase, you got your little manipulative move, which is good. There we go. We swept all these little lows down here, getting into our final bullish imbalance on the weekly time frame. Got relative equal highs up here as well. I actually had an alert sound off on this yesterday from sweeping higher time frame liquidity there. So wait for some urgency in the inverse direction. Your higher time frame setup still looks pretty good. It's just really been a year of consolidation, and this could be the manipulative move for the distribution moving forward. So that is end phase. All right, pen. Sure, we'll look at pen. Okay, nothing really here. Hold on. Let's zoom it out. This could look pretty good on the higher. Yeah, this looks okay on the monthly perspective, but low to your high. Here's your discount retracement into a bullish imbalance currently, and have rejecting off of a previous bearish monthly imbalance there, and you're in bullish. So you got a sandwich right now. Um, this is not really ideal as a setup. I mean, really, the most ideal move would be a move above 27-21. I know it's far away, but by taking out that high, you create the breaker and show signs of reversal. But at this time, really not much, looking from a higher time frame lens. And then last but not least, somebody brought up Microsoft, so we could look at that. Okay, swept higher time frame liquidity here, not quite discounted, but that's all right. Let's go over to the weekly. Okay, Microsoft just got into a weekly bearish imbalance. Okay, let me map that. Ready here. Okay. Here, see it right here. Okay, so we got in and rejected thus far. Currently down a little bit here in pre-market. That's got to be an area to take out. If we don't take that out, it's toast. But bring it over here. Whoops. To your daily, from your low to your high. Whoops. You got your discount retracement into this bullish volume imbalance here, relative equal lows here. If those were to sweep, do we see movement off of that? That's really the area that it's going to happen if it happens. But Showtime is winning round one here, so we'll see if price gets back up into that imbalance before we continue on here. So but all right, I'm gonna go do some live trading now, so I will catch everybody tomorrow. If you haven't already liked this stream, share it, drop a quote, appreciate it. But I will catch everybody here tomorrow, same time.